Okay, so the action on radio is what I give to you anytime you see me sitting like this here on Sammy Flex TV. And because I know sometimes you are so busy during the day, you don't even get time to listen to what we do on radio, I have introduced this particular segment called the highlights of Showbiz Agenda. Here what I do is whatever we did on Zylofon 102.1 FM on a special program called Showbiz Agenda, I give you all the highlights. I know you might not have time to listen to all the 3-hour program, so what I do is I come down, call my team, and we say that people would want to hear this, they want to see this. We piece them together for you to enjoy. It is called the highlights of Showbiz Agenda. So today's episode is going to give you one of such, taken from Zylofon FM's Showbiz Agenda. All that you have to do is to sit, relax, enjoy, and still get the moment just as it was live on radio. I did this with my team led by Digital Rasta Currency, Richie Flex, Ya Lapiji, Nana Reagan, and Team Dodo Solomon, aka Chamo, and MC Berima as well. Now you have to relax, and anytime you want to know what is happening on Zylofon FM, this is what you have to do. Subscribe to this channel, Sammy Flex TV, get all the updates, and even if you're not able to listen to what we do on radio, you get a chance to watch it here on Sammy Flex TV later. Enjoy the moment, and you can always share your comments with us here on the show. Enjoy, and let's do more. We out.
Ani eyanokre wapomudin hu hia enunti ne ho akohia sa wobehwe wo husu yi wo brano ne mrai mu odin ameto wo mpofri. Now permit me to introduce you to Green Select Glucometer. Green Select Glucometer from Costless Ventures. Sa fidie kito ya etimi mpo ehwe wo botomi eboa ma wo sugar level abribia. Wona wo diabetes anayare ahodo a emma wo sugar level esote wo brano no. Sa fidie be bo nka ye baby bia wo bia no wada wo so akohu doctor ntem na wo mo dry betimi ma blood sugar no aye pepepe. With Green Select Blood Glucose Monitoring System, you get your test results in 5 seconds. Annual 5 seconds per now results are ready, and it's suitable for persons of all age. Nane boso die, at the form of Pabudin Huya, Sao Pebako, and Sao Peso Tukoton. Call Costless Ventures now on 0205 915 315. Or fry a betcha we are officer Ben Wagana Fana Baby, and only one Dija. Green Select Glucometer, the best. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Let me start this story with Nanaya Radio. Nana, have you heard the story of Spotify now coming to start an office here in Ghana finally?
Oh yeah, I think Mitchell will be on opinion. I mean, midweek. Yeah, you mean coffee and I found go back on home.
Amen.
Against the weekend, if I'm boss here.
Amen. Amen.
I think I woke up to an interview from Kwame Dazi yesterday, early morning. Like a lot of questions about what we are going to get as an industry.
Okay.
Now that Spotify has opened its services to Ghanaians or the populace. So I answered a few questions, and I think the article was going around and people were calling me. I had calls from shout outs to Gideon in the USA. I had calls from US, London.
The shatter Gideon.
I had some artists, Shatter Gideon, yeah. I had some artists also hitting me up from Norway. So this is what I think. One, the app, the music service itself is the world's biggest music service, which means it has more listeners than almost all the other music platforms.
Okay.
Now, so it opens our music to a new variety of audience. Now, already Ghanaian artists have been putting their music on Spotify. Don't get me wrong.
That's true.
Once we distribute through the Orchard, TuneCore, DistroKid, and everything, your song is already there. But the accessibility of the song for the majority of people who like your music, because of the algorithm on the app, is such that the more people are listening to the music, the more the platform begins to rotate it and show it to more people. So if you have a song on Spotify and nobody's listening to it, it can be there because there's no attention on it. You know, the system is built in a way that once people are listening to a certain particular kind of music, it rotates itself and then they begin to add it. That's how some songs, when they are released, gets into playlisting automatically because there's a lot of attention on it. Example is the song from Jackie, Forever, which is doing well across the world, now getting into big billboards and Apple Music top 100. She's number 2. There's attention, so the system automatically pushes it around. So we get open to a bigger market. We are part of the bigger scope of Spotify.
Okay.
All of us. Yes, including our musicians.
Okay.
The second thing too is that it helps us to regulate our music industry. You know, we are looking at pay per play and all those things that happens, that we are crying for royalties and all that. These big services, they have a system that is able to check that. So they're able to tell you the number of plays you had. That's like last year, if you realize, Bisakade, EL, and a few others released their overall plays from that app. You get it? So it regulates our system in a way.
Okay.
And also, our artists now begin to respect what we call metadata. So credits in music will now be done properly, because if you're putting your music on Spotify, now they are here. You don't have to assume that they are not here, so you go do them anyhow. So you can actually find a way of fixing your metadata. Okay. So all producers, songwriters, instrumentalists, engineers, mixers, this is the time.
They are all now going to have
this is the time to start to believe that it's possible to have money from your music, because that service, the Spotify app, they pay.
Okay.
You know, their payment is not the biggest in the world, but it's good. So in terms of revenue, okay, it's also a good thing for the artist.
In terms of revenue, I think this morning I also saw a post from Gerald, where Gerald Israel, where he was saying that Spotify is here in Ghana. It is just 17 cedis per month.
Yeah, 17 cedis. So in terms of revenue,
so to those who be subscribing to the app, you are going to pay 17 cedis per month, and you can stream all songs from your favorite artists who have their songs there.
But in payment, I was referring to them paying the artists.
Yeah. No, so I'm talking about how much we are going to pay them before to listen. The artists will also get.
And they have a family package. They have family. So for instance, we have 5 people who can come together and subscribe to listen.
I hear 6 people can contribute. Yes. Just 4 CDs, 50 pesos each for the month.
For the month, yeah. So we are open to a bigger music market now. We are open to help getting some regularities in our industry, where we begin to get things done properly. Okay. Also, data-wise, in terms of metadata, that's where the problem for Ghanaian artists are. Like, we don't know who wrote what, we don't know who produced what, who mixed what, who played what instrument and all that. So we get all those things fixed in, and I mean, but they have a bigger challenge ahead of them.
Okay.
They have, like I told Kwame Dazi in the interview, that I said that having worked on Deezer in 2014 to 2018, right? I can say that the majority of Ghanaians who love their music and want to listen to it, it's hard for them to pay for the music. Do you understand? It's very hard for them to pay for the music. So Spotify, if they want to milk the industry proper, they have to come down and do a lot of education. Okay. A lot, because you have to go down to the core Ghanaian who loves his music, because don't forget that AudioMark is here and it's a free service. And still, if you look at the AudioMark numbers, it shows that it's targeted to a certain niche people, what we call the digital maestros. Okay. And even for AudioMark, they are finding ways and means to monetize the space, and it's hard for them in Ghana. The same for SoundCloud. They're in Ghana, but if you look at the number of people who use SoundCloud against the number of people who use Apple Music and Spotify, will tell you that they are all niche numbers. Look at they were all saying that the numbers that goes onto their platform, Boomplay and everything, it's mostly the free paying ones. And if it's a paid platform, it's very hard for people to get on it and then use the service. So Spotify will have a lot of headache if they just want to sit down and say that, okay, the Ghanaian market is open, so people will patronize it, unless they're not looking at it as a mass consumption point of view, and they're looking at it from a niche point of view. Maybe from their mathematics, they open up to about several countries. Maybe from their mathematics, 0.5 for her. Normally they can't do one who and they're okay. In that case, it's fine. But in that case, the artists are not going to benefit that much, because the numbers who are listening to the music is lesser than what is happening in the world. And there's something about sharing of royalties when it comes to Spotify and Apple Music. It's called the bucket. So the bucket involves everybody. So in one bucket, Jay-Z room, Kanye West room, Rihanna room, Trey Songz room. So if I say every month, if they have to pay 30 million CDs, right? That same 30 million, they are taking Jay-Z's money from inside. Rihanna, yeah, because everybody, because there are songs also on the app.
Are they not going to treat the Ghana thing as Ghana's revenue and share it among those who had the best of streams?
I don't know if I've been on the app.
I want to believe. I want to believe.
But you see, it's not done like that. Because we had a similar challenge with Deezer, where we were trying to get them to even break down the Ghanaian revenue system differently from the world. Because and almost say the algorithm and the system is built that it
cannot break.
Yes,
okay.
But maybe because if they have taken their time to do their research, maybe they might do that. If they do that, it will help the local
or it could be Africa because they are moving to Africa.
Yeah, so
it could be in the African countries that they are going to work. Because
they pay from the back one bucket.
About introducing about 80 countries.
Yeah, 80 countries. So maybe if they are doing that, still, that means they need to do a lot of education to get more Ghanaians to listen. Because if the Ghanaian population listening to the music is less, when we are sharing even from the African bucket, still about 15 because we are not more than Nigeria.
I'm sure they will have Ghana reps. The Ghana reps should put in some money to do publicity.
Yeah.
At least put in some adverts on the various popular entertainment platforms, on the various YouTube channels, on the various websites that now you can listen to songs on Spotify and you just pay, someone said 16 CDs or something. Yeah. And if they do the announcement well or the publicity well, they'll get more people.
But let me also say that Spotify is good for artists because they have Spotify for artists, where artists who are indie artists, they don't need anybody, or they don't need any middleman, they don't need any nanayao or to upload their songs.
They can just do it
themselves. So they have a
system
system that supports artists. So if you're an artist and you are listening to us, you can download the app Spotify for artists, and you see, if you go to the terms and conditions, everything is there. Read it. You can upload your songs directly, and you can build your own system with them. They'll pay you directly. You don't need any middleman or anything to take any part of your money.
Good news. If you are an artist, if you're an artist manager, or better still, if you want to enter into the music space, you should know that you can make some money from there. Oh, so Spotify in Ghana, what's happening?
Oh, I think it is a good step in the right direction, because over the years we've been crying for structures, and we know structures has so many components when it comes to contributions to the music industry in terms of streaming, shows, events near their day, and this will go a long way to help us at least. Over the years, it is. You will see, say, free there, yeah, pepper, in this part of the country, we like free things. Free there, pepper, and moving people from a free system to a system whereby they would have to pay, is the challenge here. Because the only thing that is constant is change. And one of the most difficult things also to do is to change. Into changing the mindset, I think, yes, they are here though, but we don't have systems similar.
Okay.
Yes, we have your friends a platform similar to Spotify. After but they all tell you the kind of challenges they are facing, which major one here mindset. So be like, okay, I am moving from maybe a free website to go to a paid website. It is some way an average person, an average Ghanaian, so with this, I think we will encourage more of them, because we need more investors like this in our country, which will help us boost whatever we are doing. Because Spotify, Ghana, of course, they are going to employ people here.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
And
some people will get some jobs to do.
And it will help, reduce unemployment rate in Ghana. It will help us a lot. So I think it is also a step in the right direction. Say, different parts say bar. And we shouldn't all leave the load on Spotify, say, because any Ghanaian in Tino office, therefore they should do everything. We can also help contribute, tell them our problems. Since money distribution is they are using what they do all around the world to calculate. So we can equally tell them what we need, how we do our stuff here, and if possible they can do some little retouching just to benefit us. It will go a long way to help our system.
Well, upon second thinking, I'm also seeing doing it for Ghana alone will be difficult, in the sense that these same Ghanaian artists are having their songs streamed around the world. So if they should do it alone in Ghana for them, how are they going to pay them differently in Ghana and pay them the rest from the globe? you see where the
fair enough. If something,
because remember that it is still what someone is streaming in US, in UK, in Canada. It is still the same thing they will put together to pay you. And should they even do it for Ghanaian artists alone? Why should every month be a 150 Ghana?
Fair enough. If they can't do that as well, I think there is a huge challenge for our artists.
Okay.
You've always complained and say you want to compete at the world stage. Well, this is one of them.
Okay.
This is how you can also put your music not a bit me I could do outside, because how Nanaya explained, the more I'll be near playlist and rotations, play streams, our websites and so on. That is how the system will be able to rotate and even send you outside your jurisdiction. So there is a huge challenge for them to work harder in order to get themselves out there.
All right, so we are getting somewhere. Sammy Rasta, your opinion briefly on this?
Yes, I'm ready. A quick one. I think the industry should be involved. Like ABO be fun say a private company ne huniema, but the ahokeka artists ne wo Ghana no will use to promote their coming no will also help the fans. I'm engaging into it. Into spending all the time on our social media posting our pictures and all that alone. The platform now this kind of bebrew no. I think pushing more. So the players now Kasano should take this very serious. Now more fans said now this company is also in Ghana here. These are the things how we are the best supporting the music. The concentration should be there. I see who artists are more live Instagram, Facebook and all those things, telling their fans about this, because spend the time no the akeka sebi nsehunu saa na nkofo ahwe na makeka bia na yeni age, but there be a this kebre no. I don't see our people omu much energy shemu akachi omu fans omu di omu achi say munye niema say fa moae munye say fa moae ntino it will be very good for the artists, so omu di omu be shem. It will help their music out there. It will ebema company no so say oh chale ye call Ghana no. I think the guys are serious.
And I'm sure payment to them too will be easier because they are here.
Yeah.
They can link up to our local banks and you just get your money and everything is sorted.
Yes, so Sammy, it's on the industry players and so more getting involved. Yeah.
On them.